Lady, what are you reading?
Excuse me?
I asked what book you're reading.
It doesn't concern you.
Can you give me directions to get to Udov?
No, I can't.
It's about Victoria and our baby.
What happened?
Nerman happened. That monster is keeping them somewhere on the mountain. I need to find the place before it's too late.
I don't know. And I don't believe you.
You want to have them on your conscience? If you are lying...
I'm not. I don't have directions. The mountain is forbidden. I've never even been there.
So, you decided to leave me in the dark, Ida. I'll remember that.
Already leaving? Goodbye then.
Looks like a fish out of water. Smells likewise. Where to? Go back to that damned house? Perhaps in another life. Officer.
Officer Mars. Stranger, do me a favor. Take a look at those two open case files on the desk.
Maybe later. Tell me, officer. I need directions to get to Udov.
Ah, strangers. You don't know?
What?
Udov is a forbidden place. Dangerous. You could die there.
I don't care. Just tell me how to get there. Through the forest?
I represent the law of this valley, and I tell you, forget about it. Amen.
Slave of the law.
Stop. Believe me, you don't want to take those stairs. Only the select...
I'm not going back. A desolate street that meanders, who knows where. I have no time to explore now. Leads uphill, probably outside the town. It would be a waste of time to follow. How's it going down there? You hear me? Talk to me, cripple. I have no time to waste.
What do you want?
I need directions to get onto the Udav mountain.
Are you attracted by darkness?
I'm chasing a man named Nerman.
I see. I know the place. But you must show respect before I tell you anything.
I have no time to pay respect.
Patience. Do what I ask and I will help. Force me to tell you against my will and, well...
Cripple, what do you want?
You must choose. Either you become my child or you find me someone else who will.
Your child? What does that mean?
You saw those people outside. I want you to become one of them. I want you to be my child.
Are you making fun of me? Those people are cripples. They don't have eyes, and they look mindless.
Be careful what you say. My children have no eyes and no tongues, but they see and talk. I guide them now through this valley of darkness, and I will guide them in the afterlife. Join me, Nikolai.
How do you know my name?
A former deacon.
Who told you that? Benedict? Was he here?
Nobody needs to tell me anything. I'm a prophet.
If I become your child, then you will tell me where Nerman is?
Correct.
And to become one, I would need to have both eyes and my tongue removed?
Correct.
And then I would find a way to Udav, completely blind, by having you at my side as a guide?
Not at your side. I would be still sitting here, but you are correct one more time.
You think I'm insane? Why would I do that?
I know you are desperate to kill Nermin. Do not expect anyone else to tell you where he is, because they don't know. No one wants to know. So, what is your decision?
I decided to find you a new child. Where should I look?
Few people have a house in this town. If you know where they live, you can easily find one.
How? It's a ghost town. There's no one in the streets.
Then you should start looking below them.
Below? Could you be more specific?
Yes. Be sure the person you get me is a follower of God, or has abandoned him not long ago.
I mean more specifically where to find them.
I can protect them. God is useless and cruel. They must leave him to come to me. That is the condition. Now go. I have to pray.
I have nothing to do there. The dead can't give me directions. I don't know what this is, but art it is not. All I see here is fog and some ugly faces. Ugh, someone did a sloppy job embalming it. Several parts have already started to rot. They have this weird-looking tree growing up here? Or just someone's sick imagination? This could come in handy.
Leave it.
A dozen small pieces of paper tucked between the bricks. I don't know what they are, and I don't care. Wake up.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
He who talks with Achrizath. He who brings eternal darkness and pain.
Ha. Darker than it is already. What could be more painful than this?
The king is coming.
You shouldn't be so sure. He could be killed before taking the throne.
Death cannot be killed. The king is coming.
How do I get to Udov?
You don't get there. They take you when they find you.
Where to? I can wander in circles around that mountain and eventually find the way on my own, but there is no time.
You might as well hang yourself then. It would be less painful.
I need to find a way into the mountain. I need to find Nerman. Will you help me or not?
Seek the prophet of Sveti Kotar. He's the only man alive that can help you with that.
I've already talked to that cripple.
That cripple is a regular customer of mine. I'm the only one that can insult him, and his guidance is the only chance you have. Be nice to him.
Have any idea where I can find homeless people?
It would be easier to find peopleless homes. What do you need them for? Are you hungry? I have meat to offer.
I need a child for the prophet.
Ah, right. The children of Moisa. Well, I'll help you by asking you a simple question. Where do you find rats?
Inside the walls, in the basements, drains, and the...
Dark, wet places with things to eat, seek, and find. Don't ask me where and how.
Go back to your dreams. It's the right way to get to the mountain, but I still don't know what I'm looking for. Looks like a fish up. Locked. Luca? Anyone? There's the boat we used to come back from the watermill. Looks like a maze. I have no desire to go inside. Where to? Go back to that. It's closed. The former priest of Sabor. If I was still dreaming, this is what would remain of the man from the painting. Just a bunch of missing person posters. The floor is hollow below me. Someone has finally found light at the end of the tunnel. I don't think this is garbage, but a man covered with old cardboard. However, it's still trash. Cowards. Sir? You still with us, sir? He might be dead. What are you people doing down here?
This is our home, sir.
Then I have no right to intrude.
Well, everyone is welcome here. My name's Willem, at your service.
You ever been to Udov?
No, sir. It's forbidden.
Know anyone who has?
I couldn't say. No, I don't think so. Why do you ask?
I need to find a man named Nerman.
Stay away from that being.
I plan to kill him.
He will kill you instead, and you will regret it even after you're dead.
He has my wife and baby. What would you do? Hide in the sewers instead.
In that case, do what you must, sir.
So you never heard anyone talking about the mountain?
Not that I recall, sir. From the day we are born, we are told to stay away from it and the forest.
And what happens if someone ignores this advice?
The island, you get deported to the Martyr Asylum.
I heard about it.
Pray God not to see it.
You believe in God?
With all my heart and soul.
Then why are you hiding like a rat?
I beg your pardon?
Why are you down here?
Because the darkness of the underground is less frightening than the darkness above.
And you don't think God can protect you?
He's not almighty.
We are taught to believe he is.
Then why did he let my wife be eaten by the moon ghouls? And where is my son? Not to mention the dozens of my friends and close relatives, all vanished without a trace. But I still love him, and I know he loves me.
You know, I've been a deacon until not so long ago.
You've abandoned the service? Why? That's the most noble job one can do.
I opened my eyes. God is just a lie that obfuscates reality and makes us blind. Weak.
Weak how? That's absurd.
You wait for someone up there to make you healthier, happier, fulfilled. But it never happens. Then, a day comes when you wait for a person you care for to get better, or be saved from death. You hide and wait. You think faith will solve everything. But nothing happens. The truth is, faith is for the weak. Only the weak wait. The strong act on their own and learn to have faith in themselves.
Sir, you gave me a lot to think about.
I didn't arrive at this myself. A good man gave me guidance and support.
Here in Kotar?
Yes, my friend. You want to be free or in fear?
Free? I don't like it here.
And I don't blame you. Let me introduce you to the man.
What is his name?
Prophet Moisa.
The prophet he is. Oh, I don't know. I never liked them. They go around to say crazy things, mostly lies.
That is fear talking, not you. Do you want to live down here like a weakling? or do something and be free.
Well, I don't know.
I'll introduce you to him. And if you don't like what you see and hear, you can always come back here.
Well, sir, I think I could do that.
That's the spirit.
Are we leaving right away?
Am I really going to ruin this man's life? I can still just leave. We are. Come, my friend.
All right. I'll be right behind you, like a shadow.
I'm impressed.
I believed you.
I gave you a new child. Now tell me where I should go.
With pleasure.
God will punish you.
Now, listen to me very carefully.
It's quiet and depressing outside. Someone is standing right behind the window. I should go find Henry.
It's impolite to stare like that.
Evelina?
Shh. Quiet. You'll wake up the children.
What are you doing out there?
Talking to God.
Can you come in?
No.
May I come out? I'd like to talk to you.
I want to be left alone. What do you want?
I've talked to Rudolf.
Where did you find him?
Just across the street, in the Kuga district.
That's what I was afraid of. I can't stand the men and women in there. Bunch of useless, evil miscreants. Drug addicts. Never have I set foot on that street. Never have I even glanced in that direction. God help me if I did. Now that I know where he is, on top of everything else I've heard, I don't want him back.
And he won't be coming back. He is a changed man, lost in his mind and soul.
Good. May he rot and suffer. He is dead to me.
I saw a strange epitaph at the cemetery.
What?
It said, "The nun we never deserved, Evelina Tuk." Isn't this you? I mean, what is your last name?
That is my mother's. What are you? Some kind of grave spy? You visit places, go around cemeteries and read inscriptions on tombs? And then you follow their families to ask about them?
God, no. I was just asking because it was weird.
Never heard of a parent and child sharing the same name? You are weird.
I apologize. Where's Anton?
We can't find him anymore. We fear the worst.
What happened?
Remember when you told me you never saw him before?
I did not.
I'm not questioning that. If you lied, you will answer to God and only to God.
Evelina.
He disappeared and we can't find him. I tried looking everywhere, but he is gone. It's as if the ground has opened up and swallowed him whole.
I am sorry. Excuse me. Corpses with bare skulls and night dresses. Children play with these? I'm not leaving before I read the letter. Son, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I am not dead yet. Just for a moment, try to forget what you think I did to you, your sister, and mother. Read the letter to the end and then decide if I shall stay dead or if you prefer to see me one more time. I have reasons why I left, but I can't finish what I started without your help. Without hesitation, Pack only the essentials and travel to Sveti Kotar in Croatia. You'll like it. It's similar to Gjor. Now what follows might seem strange, to say the least. But don't worry. Just do as I say and I'll explain everything in person. Find a way to get into the Merzel's house on Gagulta Hill. Descend into the catacomb and take the book you find there. I warn you, this might sound strange and insane, but it is of vital importance that you do it, and do it right away. After getting the book, do not carry it around. Hide it somewhere in town or its surroundings. I repeat, do not take it or else you risk being exposed to its malevolent sway. Leave town and return on Ivan Kotar's Day, October 28th. Meet me at the Grimalda Castle during the exhibition on that same day. Do not forget to take the book. Everyone will be wearing masks, but I'm sure I'll be the only one wearing a yellow one. You can't miss me, son. It is of the utmost importance to go right away and to travel alone. No one else must know about this, not even your sister or mother. If you still doubt this is your father writing, then simply ask yourself, what is true faith? I can't find the right words. I can't find the meaning in this. Is this really him? It is. It is Benedict. This is his handwriting, and the words are his, and the true faith at the end. This is my father. Victoria must have found this letter. Mostov said she was seen in town a few months ago when she met Nerman and the cult, and then the Sekvra book ends up in my Bible. Why? And why did my father want it? If he knew where the book was, why didn't he take it? Instead, he sends me a letter to make me do it. Did she meet our father at the castle last night? For God's sake, why would she kill him? He disappeared. We thought he was dead. Now that I know it was all a lie, is he dead for real? And they kept the letter hidden from me this whole time. She dragged me to this place without telling me anything. I have to know if the man with the yellow mask was really my father, and then I can leave this town in peace. Mostov said they won't find his identity, which means I don't have a choice. I have to go to the Grimalda Castle and hope to find some clues. How do I get in? And not to forget, I need a mask. Sister?
What now?
Excuse. Locked. Not strange considering where I am now. Henry must have forgotten to lock it. So this is the crypt where they kept Ivan Kotar. It looks like a torture chamber. This is not Jesus. The statue bears some of his resemblance, but the face is Ivan Kotar's. It was probably made by someone recently, and put in here by Henry. These have been carved into the wall a long time ago, written in Old Croatian as it seems. I'll try to comprehend them. I was born in the year of our Lord, 1159. That I do know. Time is not my ally in this struggle. Having been kept in here for so long, I know not of times past outside this room. I am now a man changed, broken of soul. My mind is dark and stormy. I still hold God in my heart. No monster shall ever rid me of him. I accept my fate, the agony, the torture. Hear me, God. Save this town and its inhabitants. They are good people and always faithful. I am hearing voices, a consequence of my bleak thoughts. I know they are not with me. I know it is what the one inside of me wants me to hear. Kasag. Kasag is moon, god of all, god of Ahrizat. Rashahaz is trees. Ashrior is hunting. Beelzes is lost mind. Matanbal are horrors and rest. Yatka are the crows. The crows are everywhere. Nazash is blood, flesh and blood. Utaloks, they call them. They're gods. The town of Sabor, settled before Christ. Sabor, the name must be changed. Sabor glorifies the tribe from the mountain. Change it. For certain it was them who came here first. Change it. Exterminate the tribe in town. May God bless my disciples. I can still recall their faces. Never will I forget their courage. They did not die in vain. Aloysie, Timothée, Hieronym, Cyril, Romuald, Leonard, Liudevit. Their names must never be forgotten. The Saborans are. I have visions of their past. I know them. They were a tribe of the Scythians. A cannibal tribe with occult practices. Scythians banished them, and so they moved from the Caucasus to here. Damned is the day when they decided to settle in this region, in this valley, inside the mountain. They worship Utaloks. Utaloks are their gods. Kasag is the one god who rules over all. Other gods are princes of the underworld. Ahrizat is their kingdom. Sekvra is their malevolent religion. Their only love, death. When a Saboran dies, his body must remain intact. If so, his evil spirit in the form of a demon stays in this life, this world. If his body remains, his spirit moves on to human hosts, haunting for all eternity unless his corpse be destroyed, reduced to ashes. The Kasag prophecy foretells. It predicted our arrival and the extermination of the tribe in the mountain. It was just the end of an age for the Saborans. But beware, the prophecy says a new age will come with the king of Saborans on earth. That king will be crowned by Kasag himself, and he will reunite all the demons and all the tribe's descendants under his sole rule. If the prophecy is fulfilled, darkness will fall upon humanity, not only over this poor valley of ours. In 1213, we entered the mountain, into the womb of Udav. What they built there is astonishing. How can such a mindless tribe build such spectacles for the eye? We killed them all. They killed us. It was only by the grace of God I got out alive. God wanted it to be this way. I wanted it to be this way. This town deserves peace. A lake lays hidden. It lies beneath the womb in the depths of Udav, a lake of sulfur in frozen dark. Deep in this lake be souls in human form, blackened, floating about in conflagration, without weight or equilibrium, shrieking groans of pain, despair, horrifying beyond imagination. The gods of Ahrizat. Remember their names, but try not to think or talk about them. It is dangerous. It attracts the demons. Kasag, Matambal, Nazash, Yatka, Ashreor, Beelzes, Rashahaz. I've read everything that's comprehensible here. A shocking read. This town and Kotar have a long, dark history together. Some people can only find God after cruel and unusual torture. Punishment for the life they have lived. This cannot amount to true love or pureness of faith. I have the head you were looking for.
Oh, you are full of surprises, my little priest. Give it to me. That's him. That's our beloved Fran. What a beauty. You did the right thing. I helped you. You helped me, and now you won't have me as an enemy.
Your help almost cost me my life.
It's the impending doom. The only way to be safe in this valley is to become my child. If you decide so, my ears will always be open to you.
Prophet? Is that a voice? I think it's coming from within the well. The hatch is closed. I can't see inside. Are you all right? Did you fall inside? How do I open this hatch? Whoever is down there can't hear me. I should try to find a way to open this hatch. This feels wrong. Mostov! I think there's someone inside the well! Mostov! It's me, Benedict. It's so dark in here, and it smells so bad. All the windows are darkened. What is this? Oh my god. Limbs, bowels, organs. This is the house of a madman, full of human parts, some in the form of furniture. My god. Wait. The voice from the well is louder here. There must be a secret passage or something. A lever. I think it opened the hatch to the well. Another Saborin catacomb. This must have been special. He was hanged here by the ladder under the moonlight from above. His eyes are so red and swollen. They look like they're going to burst at any moment. Who did this to you? It's all right if you can't talk. Don't force yourself.
Doctor.
Dr. Kabir?
Yes.
We had him. He was so close. I hope Henry finds him and does justice for humanity.
Kill. I beg. Kill me.
I can't. I would be murdering an innocent. What is your name?
I beg. God. For God. Kill me.
I can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Name. Kata begs.
My faith will not allow me to put her out of her misery, but it pains me to hear her suffer. What should I do, God? There are more people further down in the dark. They seem to already be dead, hanging from hooks like meat. It's a Saboran altar, like the one below Lucia's house. They must use it to perform rituals and sacrifices for their dark lords. More faces turned into masks, ripped off of these victims. Horrible. Inhuman. I'm not returning to that accursed house. It's barely readable. That must read Sveti Kotar, and that should be the coat of arms of Croatia, the chessboard. Old fool, laying helpless on the ground, half eaten by moths. The leech thing is gone. Probably went off to find a new host. I should have killed it when I had the chance. The door was ajar. Someone is inside? I won't risk anything. I need a mask before I get in. Excuse me. It's locked.
Accessible only with good reason.
No. It's probably the room where they keep the corpses. It must be the yellow mask the mayor was wearing when they found him in the forest. It must be the... It leads to the interrogation. A mailbox? Not sure. It looks strange.